Hello, and welcome to the FlyByWire A320 startup tutorial. My name is Fo, and with the help of the FlyByWire core media team, we will be guiding you through the startup procedures of the FlyByWire A320. We begin the pre-flight checklist by making sure the wipers are off. Now head on down to the pedestal to make sure the spoilers are retracted, engine masters are off, thrust levers are idle, and the flaps are retracted. Now we begin with our startup procedures by turning on both battery 1 and 2. Then you can turn on the external power. We will now be raising the brightness of all of our displays in the cockpit, starting with the primary flight display, navigation display, panel/flight director, and then you would go to the first officer's nav and primary display. On the pedestal, raise the brightness of the electronic centralized aircraft monitoring display, also known as ECAM. Raise the brightness of the glare shield, pedestal panel, and pedestal lighting. Head to the overhead panel to raise the brightness of the overhead subpanel. Now set the 3 ADIR switches to nav. Turn the seatbelt signs on and set no smoking to auto, then arm the emergency lights. Test the annunciator lights. Set APU master to on. Then start the APU. While you're waiting for the APU to start, turn on the crew oxygen supply and turn on all 6 fuel pumps. Adjust the 3 air conditioning knobs to the middle position. After that, turn on the navigation lights. Now we wait for the APU to finish with its startup. Turn on the APU bleed. Now that the APU is powering the aircraft, disconnect the external power. Turn on the beacon lights to inform the ground crew that engine start is imminent. Head over to the pedestal again to set predictive wind shear to auto. Lock the cockpit door. And set the engine mode selector to start. Now set the engine master 2 to the on position. Verify that the N2 is higher than 20% of the fuel flow. The N1 should increase as the N2 increases. Set Engine Master 1 to the on position. Verify that the N2 is higher than 20% of the fuel flow. The N1 should increase as the N2 increases. Switch the engine mode selector back to normal. The engines are now powering the aircraft and no longer need the APU. Turn both APU bleed and APU master off. You are now ready for departure. Thank you for choosing to fly the FlyByWire A320.